SPA is a cybersecurity assessment program that is specifically developed to provide the structured security risk and vulnerability assessment approach and methodology to support the SPA objectives. This type of assessment is typically performed by a team of security experts using a combination of manual assessments, automated tools, and interviews with key personnel. The SPA methodology is as follows. Firstly, plan. Conducting information gathering to identify specific details systematically. Do. Based on the initial information obtained, we will carry out a testing process to identify weaknesses. Check. To ensure the accuracy and precision of the test results, a verification and validation process needs to be implemented. Act. Take action based on the presented findings report. Improvement actions need to be implemented to ensure that all identified weaknesses are addressed to reduce information security risks. The objectives of SPA are: assess and identify vulnerabilities, weaknesses, and gaps in the organization's security. Evaluate the level of risk associated with identified vulnerabilities and assess the potential impact on the organization's information assets. Evaluate the security of network infrastructure, servers, endpoints, and other critical assets. Provide recommendations and mitigation for improving the organization's security posture. Penetration testing is performed by remotely attacking the targeted devices on the network to gain access and control of the targeted devices. Firstly, there is automated security scanning software to collect information from the devices. Secondly, manual penetration testing uses a manual approach to collect information from the system. There are 5 stages of penetration testing. These are: planning and reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access or exploitation, maintaining access, and finally, analysis and reporting. Web application assessment is performing assessment on the application program that is stored in the remote server and delivered over the Internet through browser interface. Firstly, there is automated security scanning, which uses automated scanning software to identify the vulnerabilities within the system. Then, manual validation is performed in order to validate all findings that been found in automated scanning software manually to avoid false positive vulnerability. Host assessment is done to identify the level of the security setting and the vulnerabilities that exist in the server locally. Device assessment is done by performing assessment on devices by identifying the existing configuration and compare with industry best practice. Finding of vulnerabilities are presented in 3 categories: past, failed, and warning. The goals of the network architecture review is to compare and verify with the current network infrastructure, and to assess that the designed architecture is secured and follow industry best practice. The steps of network architecture review are: maps current network infrastructure implementation against document architecture, review network security parameter configuration, review network equipment configuration such as router and switch, review virtual local area network setup and configuration, scan selected user VLAN segment for any malicious activity and configuration, and spoof selected VLAN segment to monitor traffic in the network. Source code review is an assessment that involves examining the application source code by using automated tools and performing manual analysis. The aim is to identify any security flaws and vulnerabilities that exist in the current coding. Firstly, there is automated review, which is using either open source or commercial tools to help find vulnerabilities. Then, there is manual review, which is thorough review of the entire code base. The benefits of SPA are improved security, compliance, reduced risk, increased awareness, better understanding of threats, and better allocation of resources.